What's going on, everybody? CaptainRoBear live from my hotel at PAX East here in Boston for Curse of Strahd, episode 18. What's up, boys?
What's going on?
Up? Let's go.
How was PAX?
As you can tell by my voice, it was full of steak taters and gravy. It's been awesome. It's been good. It's a huge comeback PAX. Vibes are way up. Voodoo Rangers are crushed. 3 new flavors were drank this weekend, including Tiger's Blood on the tea side, mango, pineapple, and Tiger's Blood. Tiger's Blood is so freaking good. Oh, delicious. Good times were had. Seen tons of people this weekend. Met a lot of new friends in the lobby. It's been fantastic. The con floor was full, looked great. You can see a handful of pictures of me, Ted, and Kendra walking around on day 1. Other than that, I have like 3 pictures, as per usual. But man, it was an awesome time, and the first time on the new mobile rig that I bought pieces for this last Black Friday. So theoretically, this means that I can be in weird places and still play D&D. Everything looks like it's running just fine. Chat, what do you think? Is it smooth enough? Is it up to your acceptable rating? Other than my voice, which is not. Anybody got a announcement before we just jump in? Since we're crunched for time since Rip Van 40 decided to take a little nap. Hey, it's okay.
I did.
A cheetah says it's fine for now. What a true answer. Oh, that's great.
I think since 40's got his 40 winks in, let's go.
A true dice drop. We've done it. They're smooth. They're there. Everybody roll their dice. Prove them wrong. We got it. We have this figured out. We dialed in the frames. See? Look. There's dice. Ta-da.
Working perfectly, baby. I did 6. 6 is not pushing it. It blurred my camera. I rolled too hard. Yeah, that's what you get.
Music's a little bit slower than usual, but that's okay. That's just on my side. I have to press a little bit earlier. It's got to think for a second. I mean, we are on hotel Wi-Fi, okay? The fact that this is even up is impressive.
It's even
Yeah. That is pretty impressive.
Whoever hooked me up inside this room that has an incredible view of everything over here and gave us the premium internet package for free, you're a godsend. I appreciate you. Yeah, it's been a trip. I don't know if I showed, you know what? Hey chat, I'll show you. I'll pull the video down right now that I sent my brother of the room, which is just crazy. I'll give you a little tour of what it looks like. I will probably never get a room this baller ever again, so I'm going to rejoice in it. All right, here we go. We're going to give you a little picture-in-picture action here, so everybody can see the hotel room. Here we go. Check this out.
Ooh. CaptainRoBear.
The Chase Lounge, aka Timmy's bed for the weekend. Yeah, so that's the West End, the convention centers right there. There's where I'm streaming from in front of that TV. Ball view.
Oh yeah.
The corner office.
Literally the corner office. That's what we get. Only the finest. But we need to pick up where we left off last session. as you guys are journeying towards where hopefully you find and reconvene with Shattermast, the old mayor of Daggerford. It is so hard not to say Daggerfall after so much Elder Scrolls in the last 2 weeks. But you guys have chosen to go a more lengthy route, shall we say, taking the river pass instead of heading the mountain pass. In doing so, you guys have had to use your survival skills once again. However, you were confronted with getting yourself stuck in a sticky web as you guys just fended off multiple phase spiders. We pick back up immediately post that fight. A couple of things for housekeeping. Yes, we are aware we are not on YouTube. We're just trying to make it to one streaming source tonight on hotel Wi-Fi before we try to. Second, Zero Beast, while stunning with his cat and his camera over in the corner, is not here. He is with his family. 3, let's say a prayer for 40 so he doesn't become the first person to die on the mobile rig.
Oh, come on. Why did you even mention putting that on me? Man. After I had just a killer session.
The real 40 announcement is, yes, I know his picture is old. Yes, I know I still have King Croc on mine. Do I care? No. Will it get fixed next week? Maybe. Stay tuned.
Maybe. Maybe.
The scene is yours, gentlemen.
Sigurd, Klaus, you should be more careful.
What do you mean by that? It is not all my fault.
You were both stuck in that web pretty good.
I mean, to be fair, the wagon got caught in the web first. We were merely trying to help. Who's driving this thing? How do you not see all this webbing?
I'm sorry. It was above. I did not look up. I am like a beginning adventurer. I do not always think to see what is above my head.
It is fine. Everything worked out when we fended off these beasties without much worse for wear, yes?
That's one way you can put it. The rest of you look like shit. As Ezra begins sorting his deck as he's walking around at all these spiders and the ichor that's exploded around us.
I would
To be
definitely say
honest.
Maliki has blessed me in this new form.
Well, maybe so. Or maybe Morgan just saved us all with every use of that daylight that he had.
Well, this is what I had. I'm just very proud of you, Klaus, for not burning everything down, including the wagon.
Well, we need the wagon. I don't want to have to walk the whole way.
Good growth,
Careful.
knowing when and when not to use flame.
Very rare not to.
Especially when we have our friend here that's now a tree. Doesn't really help him either.
Well, we have places to get, so now we get this thing stuck out of its webbing and get the hell out of here.
Absolutely.
I do agree.
Yeah.
It is best we move along and try to get to the top of this along this river path.
Mechanically, do you guys want to take a short rest?
I don't need one, but if you guys need one.
Is the party token correct right now for everyone?
Do not use the party token. I cannot deem its reliability.
Okay.
No, that is definitely not right.
Am I the only one missing hit points? Because I feel like that's not correct.
I mean, I'm missing 32, so.
I mean,
I am looking very good. I am healthy and have my spell slots. I will not be able to recover the daylight on a short rest.
Ilo's full, class is full. I think we're good.
Maybe I am the only one that got the short end of the spider's teeth in there, but if you give me a moment, I will try to summon my
Hold up
strength.
now, hold up, brothers. We don't know exactly what we may get into in the future, but I know that we can mend ourselves now. By the light of Lathander and everything else, the gods, the creatures, and the bees, and the snakes in the sea. Amen. And I will cast Prayer of Healing, as I will do my best ILO 0. More importantly, this means that our short rest will not consume any time, since we are crushed for it. So, I'm going to go ahead and roll the healing on that. It's only a 2nd level spell, but what's more importantly is I can rock off a channel divinity before I do it, and immediately get that back.
Yeah, I can rock off. I was actually going to use my 2nd winds before a short rest. If I needed him to heal. Are we getting full health back, or how are we doing the short rest?
Everybody's going to be able to get full health back, because it would have been, let's see here, 8 times 3. Yeah, we would have like 60 points back. I don't think anybody's that low.
Very good.
So everybody should be able to top themselves off. And you guys might actually have some lingering temporary hit points.
Perfect.
Those will all stay. And of course, we have a fully stocked Morgan, but I don't think I used his pack slots ever. I think I used Dawn every single time.
Yeah, it's at that Dawn's a big fat 0 going forward until the next daylight.
Yeah, I tried to do what you were doing, man. We needed every point.
Oh, I watched that episode and I 100% agree.
It was a AOE kind of day with all those spiders.
Yes. You know Morgan, go big or go home. And if he's not going big on spells, he's going to stay at home in his little bookshop doing maps. That's all he's going to do.
So we hit a short rest?
Yes, you may hit your short rest. All right. As the party loads back up. Resource void, but a full, healthy party. And more importantly, you guys all still have your resistance to poison, which was a godsend of a pick from that random encounter table roll that got you face spiders.
Yeah, that would have been a bad day. Real bad day without that.
We'll just say that was all Ezra's doing, pulling on the threads. He knew exactly what you needed, as he always does. Navigators, Morgan, With the assistance of King Croc, we'll be giving you the help action. You'll be able to roll your cartography or your survival at advantage.
All right. Cartography at advantage. Thank you. That now? Or
You cut out.
when
What'd you say?
requested? Do you need that now or
Yeah,
when
we're loading up the wagon and following along the river again. Yes,
All right.
yes,
As
indeed.
everyone's loading up, I'll start digging through the map.
Oh, nice roll.
It's not too shabby.
30.
Yes. So, Dolby, it appears that I did not release the correct episode. So we're actually not on 8. So 18 was recorded last time. So we're actually episode 19. Is that the truth? 'Cause if so, that's hilarious. I'm checking on this right now.
It was risky with the Google bar up live. You know, you start putting keys in there. God knows what the little search bar finds.
Here's the deal. Don't be weird, and you don't have to worry about your search history.
Yeah, April 13th was 17th. Was 17 in the so last episode would have been 18. 27.
Okay, no, we have it correct. We are on no, we're so wrong.
We would be on 19.
I looked at Tyranny of Dragons. Orange is close to red. I'm sorry. Yeah, so this is actually episode 19. Well, that's a fun way to learn it. Yeah, hey, guess what? This episode 18 of Curse of Strahd, it'll be out soon. Not Mixer soon, but soon. You'll get to learn all about it. Oh man, that's awesome. What a way to find out. But hey, you're still up that mountain pass, and that's all that matters with a 19. Let's go. No problem. Morgan at the helm again, and I assume, probably sitting up in front, Ludwig, making sure that he does not get the cart stuck and you have that river gumbo. You aren't surprised by the log flume that's continually dropping anymore. You're getting used to the sounds of the timber rolling through. It doesn't change the fact that you're back in Barovia, and you guys have already begun to feel it. Leaving from the domain of Mordenshire and Mordent that you now have somewhat control of, to this looming dread that you know that even though Maliki is keeping the mists at bay, Strahd's eyes are upon you. And not to mention Strahd being angry at you. You've already killed one of his vampire lieutenant lords. And Yasha, you've taken on the baggage of Van Richten and what entails with his past in the Baron. Your list of enemies in Barovia and the domains of dread beyond are only growing. And you're just now getting to the problem that got you here in the first place. These damn werewolves that have persisted to go in and out of the mists with impunity. But with Maliki at your side right now, and somewhat of a barrier controlling these mists, you guys push forward. And you do so at a renewed pace, thanks to that 19 and 30 roll. Morgan, I'm going to ask you for one more roll as you guys cruise through. the second half of this journey.
Still with Croc's assistance.
Absolutely, always.
Morgan will take his eye off the road for a moment and glance over the maps again.
Look at you.
Another one, baby.
I saw the 2 and a 1 on my screen for just a brief second, so.
Oh. Well. Morgan. Focus, locked in. Doing what you do. You have the chart and the course. It will take you guys into the evening. But there will be no disturbances along the way. Eventually, as you roll in to essentially the golden hour, those logs begin to stop dropping. But you do hear saws in the distance. That logging camp is not far away. The scene is yours to RP with what sounds like to be arriving there soon.
Looks like it's around the corner, or what would say here. One. Want to come and take a look?
We hear the saws. We are approaching that camp. You said it is just around the river bend, yes?
As long as it hasn't moved too far from where where this chart has it, it'll just be here soon.
They will find respite there. Damn, look at this.
I'm glad you can see it before the stream.
Shines like a whole lot of tire.
Like, damn, look at this. Oh, no. You
That's
will not.
Gorgeous.
I'm over
to
here.
99.
I'm stuck at 98%.
Just keep swimming.
Yeah, you gotta wait for that log to flow over the next river.
Sploosh. Sploosh. Sploosh.
Maybe it's best we send arrows.
Send the tree into the logging company.
I mean, probably wouldn't be the weirdest tree they've seen. But you're right, Teros. We don't want you to risk your, life and limb per se.
Horrible pun. Just horrible.
I mean, I feel as always we're better as a party as a whole. We all just go in.
Don't know exactly who will be in the camp, but being in Barovia, eyes of Strahd will be everywhere.
Agreed, we stay vigilant. But maybe,
It wouldn't
Maybe
be the
the-
first time. What was that, Klaus? It wouldn't be the first time when we came into something that we thought was one thing. It will be a totally different thing.
long as there are not giant spiders coming from this camp, I will be relieved, I think.
I mean, the trees that were coming down the river were cut trees. Like, I don't think spiders cut them with saws that we can hear. So, if there's a spider carrying a saw, I will be more concerned when we come around this corner than anything.
I mean, even more concerning is the amount of legs a spider has. He could carry 8 saws. Be very dangerous.
Exactly. Do you imagine that? I will get in the next tree shadow and get out of here personally.
That's right, you can tree walk now.
You stay out of my shadow there, Morgan.
Oh, you believe that I will be in your shadow. But don't worry. Every shadow of the tree is connected to the Fae in some way. You were reborn this way.
More
Shall we approach?
importantly about all of this is that maybe we can find some information from these loggers about the werewolves on this mountain. I can't imagine that they wouldn't understand the gravity of their threat, however long they've been here. Pray for them not to have ignorance to it.
Pray for them not to be already ravaged by the beasts. And let we be alone here. But the sound of saws does brings the sound of humanity to heart, so let us go see.
We'll learn more once
Yes.
we're in camp. And hopefully they'll be open to a party of interesting folk in a wagon that smells of good food. At least this is a chuck wagon of sorts.
Wow, Stigard Eros. Give me a perception check.
Yeah. Rolling hot.
Alright, give me 1 second. My foundry is being weird. There we go.
Why the hell do I have a -2? Am I?
Oz, you still have exhaustion turned on? Eros with a 19. And since you have that exhaustion, I will go over here and burn a lesser restoration spell from
Why am
Ilo.
I exhausted?
You got it from the fight.
I guess.
I mean,
Yeah,
it's not a
knocked down in that
guess.
fight.
It's what
Did I
happened.
get knocked out? Oh,
Yes.
Yeah, I did.
Yes.
Yeah.
Knocked out so hard he forgot.
Ow, my head. Oh. Eros.
Sorry, brother. I do not wear a helmet like you.
Eros, you've known that, have noticed that Van Richten has been relatively quiet since leaving Mordenshire and Mordant proper. While he's been tending to his alchemy, there seems to be a demeanor of focus plus anxiety. Definitely looks like there's a lot on his plate at the moment. Your thoughts may wander to the last time he was outside of Mordant.
Van Richten, been a while since you've been here. How long has it been?
Actually, don't believe I've ever been on this mountain pass before. It's always been one of the most mist-shrouded areas of all Barovia. And that concerns me. I understand that you all seem to have a connection to Maliki that is beyond my understanding. And the goddess's blessings on Mordenshire and what I called home now are truly miraculous, but I will always fear his watchful eye here. He is a manipulator. He toys and plays with his prey. Death is not the end game for Strahd. So I wait patiently. I will enjoy today at its best, but I cannot help but fear for the worst. It's what keeps me alive. God knows what keeps these loggers alive here.
It's a very good question. If shrouded in the mist, the way you say it has been, it's a wonder they're even still here.
What drives a man to stay in such unhospitable standards? To know that death is mere feet outside of your own encampment? What pleasure does work like this provide you when you know that the torrent of the monsters unleashed from hell that Strahd brings will break down the doors of every single individual inside of Barovia? There is no amount of trees that you can cut down to save anyone. It is a labor and futility. Yet they persist. It's admirable ignorance.
You could say it is an act of hope, but I don't believe they foolish enough to have hope here in the standards they live in. Maybe it is just the human condition. They just keep toiling at what they can do. And it is up to us to bring the hope. Maybe to change their endeavors and make them less futile if we can.
Maybe it's just all a bit simpler than what a mind that's been kept between four walls for so long. Ezra's gonna lean down, shuffling his tarot cards. The fates are not written for everyone inside of Barovia. No matter what my mother does, or the rest of Ludwig's people, they all have a chance to form their own destiny. And if a place like Mordenshire has a chance, even with all of their spirits eternally damned under the control of one man. That one man no longer exists today. That was all because of a card that no one could see was drawn. As he pulls a card from the top, stares at it, and then shuffles it back into the deck. People are stronger than they will ever give themselves credit for. Even in Barovia, life persists. Against all odds. Whether they want to call it hope or not, their spirit forges forward. And if anything, that's the most admirable and redeeming quality that a domain of such a nightmarish name and dread could have. And hopefully, if we do find your werewolf problem, it'll be one step closer to a safer place to see their dreams manifest. As his words rattle off, the carriage comes to a stop. Morgan, go ahead and give me a perception check with advantage.
Okay. Something. Slightly struggle with 19.
King Croc busts up over your shoulder with a telescope. Now, come on now. Yeah, hey, Morgan, hey, bend down just a little bit further. I got.
Do you see that shine? I can't quite make out what it is.
I don't know. Do you see any logs?
I have the. Morgan will remember around his neck, he's got those eagle eyes. He'll pull them up, shove his eyes through them, take a look, allowing him to zoom into 300 feet as if it was 2 feet across from him.
You stare out. You see no loggers.
Where are these trees coming from?
Fireflies begin to descend from the woods as the golden hour descends into the twilight before night. We should hear them cooking supper. There should still be movement around here. There's still a few of these last logs that are going through.
Still coming down the falls through the camp. But there's no one. No cook, no fire. Nothing settling down the day. Some type of enjoyment, like being done with the work.
I don't like the sounds of this one bit. I'll go tell the boys. As King Croc walks back into the carriage. I don't know exactly how to put this, but this village seems empty. Me and Morgan couldn't put our eyes on anything. And there's still logs dropping out from the top of there. We know we heard saws earlier, even though it's stopped now. What do y'all think we should do?
It's getting dark now. There's got to be people there. We heard the saws. Maybe they've just stopped for the evening. You sure you saw no one?
We saw no one.
Maybe we
Maybe
check
they
it
have a
out.
curfew.
Worst case, we always use it as a place to sleep for the night if no one's really here.
Well, you look quiet on my end. It's kind of hard to hear you.
Do you think they just have a curfew? They've all gone in early.
I heard that from you. I heard the curfew arrows. I just couldn't hear what Klaus said.
Oh, I said maybe we worst case we check it out. If no one's there, we can always spend the night there. Give us some shelter. Maybe they're all inside.
I think we'd seen somebody scurrying around, don't you?
I would think so too, but it also makes no sense that all of a sudden there's no one here. We could hear them working not long ago.
All I gotta say is this place stinks and I don't like it. Everybody proceed with caution. Something ain't right about this camp. How would you all like to proceed? You guys are about a football field away from the logging encampment.
Well, do we try to use this twilight? Try to sneak up. See if we can get a better peek.
That was my initial thought. Yeah.
Everything's telling me it's a trap. Some kind. You don't just disappear. They'll have work coming down unmonitored through your work site. Especially logs. Building materials are expensive in a place like Barovia, where they're having to repair all the time. Village of Barovia was attacked by undead every night. They would need these materials all the time.
What do you think we should do? Just walk in and announce ourselves, or do you want to creep?
If they are scared, they probably saw a weird wagon coming up. I mean, not the quietest thing coming up the water. Going back and forth.
Maybe in the evenings they do draw their doors closed and remain as quiet as possible, trying to keep the horrors of the night from locating them or drawing attention.
That makes sense. I've heard of villages that were cursed before that were similar. They just had to wait out the evenings, locked inside.
Maybe they saw us and think we're monsters.
Do you think they could possibly see someone like me and think I'm a monster? I think not. I'm a bringer of
but
hope.
you were in the back of the wagon. I'm sitting up here next to. You know, people tend to see my face and they immediately think, oh my god, a dragon, sometimes.
Exactly what I thought the first time I saw you.
I would like to say that it is only buffets that are scared when they see someone like me arrive, but maybe they have experienced ill-gotten gains from my people. After all, this is a Vistani carriage. It is easy to spot from a long ways away. Ludwig pipes up.
All true.
Bunch of logging construction workers all getting shitty palm reeds from the Vistani. I mean, as much as I'd like to believe that kind of story, that they would forsake themselves not to have to receive the unsolicited solicitation of shitty palm reading or cards. That would be a
Well, that
high
might be
level of
one thing.
adoption.
Well, that might be one thing, but you also remember, this is where the werewolves we were tracking went. It's probably just one of the many things of why they're probably hiding. If there are people here, this is not a werewolf trap that's about to, spring on us.
Maybe.
Who's to say it's not a werewolf trap, just being spring on us.
Maybe we try to approach and pretend we're also loggers.
And just what about this
arrows to
merry
side of cart?
band of adventurers? Looks like a bunch of loggers.
We'll strap arrows to the side of the cart.
I think, Klaus, I forgot my suspenders in another outfit change.
I miss besides King Croc. I resemble that. Yes, you do. Van Richten is going to look up to the rest of the group. There is obviously something that is far, far awry with this place that we don't even understand. So proceed with caution. Expect it to be the supernatural. That is the normal here. Not the contrary.
Well, now's the chance, I guess. Haven't used it too much yet, but trick I'm trying to learn from our new friend here. Let's see if I can poke my head through and take a little closer look at the camp. I don't want to step through, but see what we can see. Morgan will step off the wagon if there is a tree real close by before we get up here. And just like he did when he saw... Oh my gosh, my brain can't even think. Not King Croc, the other CaptainRoBear currently.
Ezra.
Ezra, thank you.
Yeah.
My brain is not connecting.
The other CaptainRoBear.
I am playing 4 characters at once right now, plus Ilo, so it's okay.
Yeah. So when Morgan had watched Ezra and learned about how to do Fey tree stride, he had just peeked through to look through at Ezra, and he's going to attempt that with the tree this time next to the wagon and try to peek further into camp and see what he can see from
like
the
Ace
tree's point of view.
Ventura, instead of the rhino's ass, like Morgan's head sticks out of the tree.
It's a woodpecker hole, and he just grabs it and he starts to stretch it.
See the eyeball.
Ezra looks back at the rest of the group. Packer hole is quite the choice. Go
They have better
ahead.
eyesight than me.
Go ahead and roll stealth at advantage.
Oh,
Stealthy.
you in your 19s.
Yeah, I think that's like a 19 on every roll.
Dude,
Episode 19, rolling the 19s.
Morgan is hot. You're able to go into your tree stride, now slightly more experienced, hanging partially out to peek from a vantage point closer to the encampment. Investigation if you're looking for something specific. Perception if you're just generally looking at the scene.
I'm looking specifically for any, humanoid or creature that would be in here, gassed or something. So would that be more generic, looking for signs of movement, life, or
Investigation for signs of human existence
or
and life in
creature?
this area.
Yeah. Existence of life. Yeah, there we go. That's a good wording of it. All right. Good old flat check here. Oof. Something I am not good at. I'm gonna throw my D10 on top of it because I feel like I'm gonna need a good roll. I don't think that's gonna get me there.
Not bad.
All right,
Good roll.
19.
19.
He's himself
19.
back to the 19. There are footprints and signs of activity all throughout the mud next to the river. There appears to be largely equipment strewn all about the encampment. There are smells of burning wood and stoves. Other than not being able to see anyone here, everything points to signs that this is a healthy logging encampment.
And the steps are near the river.
I mean, their footprints are all over.
Okay.
Just those are the easiest to see because of the mud.
Right. Makes sense.
So you're saying it looks quite normal, but there's no people that you can see.
The tools are on the ground. Was life. The fresh mud has footprints in it. There's campfire or warming fires around, maybe cooking. I can smell the wood.
Well, maybe they did just see us coming and hid away.
They just disappeared into the mist.
Regardless
like,
of
into the
the scene that you see before yourselves, the logs do stop dropping.
Do I notice the fireflies? Are they doing anything particular?
Roll a perception or investigation.
Nat
Oh.
20.
Oh.
So
Morgan.
you're telling me there's a number higher than 19 on your dice? That's crazy.
Hey, as long as it's not combat.
Unfortunately, the fireflies are not doing anything unusual. Until they do. You notice that the closer they seem to get to the structures, the tents, the cabins, they seem to disappear. It's as if every structure you can clearly see in front of you doesn't have a single firefly between where you're looking and it. Every single structure. Fireflies are floating in front of the logs, in front of the equipment. But when you stare up at that cabin on the ridge, you don't see a single one between you and it. It's as if there's an aura surrounding these structures. You kind of peek your head to the side. You see that there are fireflies between you and that structure. But when you look at it dead on, you see nothing.
Almost as if the structures here have protection on them. The fireflies are... You can't detect them when you look straight on. People may be hiding here.
Maybe in the evenings their buildings are magically warded to keep out the beasties.
I mean, we are knowing that there are people here and can't detect them. It's one good set of spells that must be using to do that.
Well, should we go knock on a door?
I think the best one is whoever is here is going to be powerful. Be ready, but I think you should probably approach cautiously, maybe optimistically. Craftsmen tend to be well armed in their tools of trade.
Well, if they're indeed there, then there's a reason why they haven't succumbed to the mist yet.
I think it is time for us to go say hi to these people.
Ooh.
I didn't even know there was a Firefly version of this map. Which makes it even better.
That's too perfect.
JNPQ, if you need maps, folks, here's your unofficial, unsolicited recommendation. They have a version for everything.
Also, if you're on the D&D Beyond,
Yeah,
these
baby.
maps just got dropped on through that service as well. If you're a DM yourself and you use that service,
I mean, that's insane. Like, that's the best novice way to play D&D. Get your books on D&D Beyond and use those Chanpeku maps. Like,
Yep.
You live in a golden age of easy online DMing now.
oh yeah. You hear Sigurd as he slides off the wagon. You just hear the heavy chainmail and plate armor of his sliding across the wood as he drops down to his feet. He picks up his shield and just tightens the buckle around his forearm and grabs his staff. Well, I think it is time for us to go see if someone is home, and I will approach them as I always do, a beacon of hope. And if this is a trap, well then I will have to quickly shift to be their wrath. What do you say, Eros? Would you accompany me?
Absolutely.
I find comfort in the shade of your branches nowadays.
Hope a walking, talking tree isn't too scary for them.
The only thing I can think of is maybe they see you as some kind of punishment for the dozens of trees they felled, but I will explain on your behalf if they come bearing axes.
Something like a ghost of Christmas past, I guess you could say.
Yes.
Just watch out for their saws.
Yeah, I'll make sure I stay or clear the saw machines.
Well, let us go. Maybe there are new friends to meet here.
You have 3 tiers to investigate. On the lowest tier are multiple tents. On the ridge, there are some physical constructed buildings that you can see. And above that, there seems to be large construction apparatus, scaffolding, and equipment.
Since we're probably on the furthest out lower tier, I'd say we start at the lowest one and see if anyone's near the tents.
Yeah.
All right. Are you guys doing this stealthily?
No, I am not. But what I would like to do is I will reach inside my plate with my hand and pull out a medallion that I wear. And I will use it to cast a spell, which will be 5 charges. You spend 1. I'm going to cast Detect Thoughts, spending a charge off of it. And with Detect Thoughts, I will attempt to sense thoughts around me, to sense creatures.
All right. Is anyone else stealthing, or is it just going to be a party of 2 in Eros and Sigurd that moves forward?
I will attempt to adjust my tree stride to a tree closest, but stay stealth with the tree.
Klaus is going to follow Sigurd and Eros.
I'm going to keep monitoring the structures closest to them and also the ones on the same tier to see if there's any change in fireflies or.
It's going to be our early warning overwatch, as it were.
All right, so in one batch, we have Sigurd, Klaus, and Eros. Then we have Morgan, who's using the R. Kelly approach of trapped in the closet. He's going to stay inside the tree. I'm assuming that Ilo, being the speaker he is, will go ahead with the party, especially since they are not stealthing. Ezra is going to join Morgan, since they can both tree stride, and move over, taking up all the room inside this tree.
It's not the biggest tree. They've cut down all the big ones. But Morgan will turn sideways and hold his shield in really close to hold his shield really close to him to allow a little bit more room.
Why are you so bony?
Well, I did upgrade the shield. We did kill a skeleton horse stuff, so it was to give it a little bit more oomph when I hit things with it.
Fair enough. By the way, Sigurd, I took off your exhaustion, finally.
Thank you. I feel rested.
All right. Go ahead and make that spell attack roll for me, Sigurd, as you go to try to detect thoughts.
26.
So, you begin marching forward to the first tent. As you try to listen in, you hear nothing at first. No sounds of people there. Nothing penetrating the minds of individuals at all. However, there is a frequency. There is a low hum, one of which you have heard before. It's the frequency of magic. There is no doubt in your mind that there is an aura of magic that surrounds this tent and most likely the rest.
There is some form of magic around them. Possibly keeping them from us. There was a spell I saw used once with the tiny hut, where you would not be seen from the outside, I believe. Maybe they have magics like this here.
Or it could be a trap. Van Richten pipes up. Be careful. Morgan and Ezra from the trees. You guys don't see anything different. You continue to see the fireflies not persisting in front of you. You even see some of them reappearing as they pass the tents or structures.
Almost like an aura of, not invisibility, but aura of like life. Fireflies are floating through.
Do not detect any thoughts. So the magic is, if there is anyone here, it is shielding them. I can try another approach.
With a 26, you're able to ascertain that it's not necessarily the strength of the magic. It's just whatever is manipulating it doesn't seem to be on this plane of existence. If there were voices there, you would hear it.
Like the structures are their own form of this tree stride.
Do you want to try to open a tent and look inside?
Arcana check for everyone.
Come on, nat 20. I need you now. Nope. Good job,
What's
class.
magic?
Ezra knows a little about magic, at least. That's good.
Man, those were some bad rolls.
Yes.
Ezra leans closer to Morgan's shoulder. I think it's clearly magical manipulation that's going on here, but I've seen Sigurd's strength in the field. I think if he would be able to pick up something here as far as their thoughts, he would get it. You know, you feel familiar with the magic that's involved with rope trick, Morgan?
Only seen a rope trick one time and ended up in a mud puddle attacked by a whole horde, so don't know much about it, but I know it's not something everyone's good at.
Oh. Well, that's incredibly unfortunate. You know, what if you took rope trick and instead of making it so god-awful to get up inside of it, that you made it more accessible? Like a tent trick.
Think these are portable dimensions? Maybe?
We have footprints everywhere. You can't detect their thoughts. This has to be something of a sort of a pocket dimension.
Sense. Especially since you see the cabin doing the same thing. Every structure.
Smell the smoke, yet we cannot see it.
Could have just, when they had the door open, had let out enough. Makes sense. Well, I think it's time to try to make first contact and reach out and touch something.
The rest of them know.
You want to wait here, Ezra? We're gonna go talk to them, see what we can do about going into the tent.
Waiting here any longer, I'll just go with you.
All right.
They're just stomping along anyway.
Morgan-
It's not like we're hiding from anything here.
That is true. And Ilo's trumpeting away his welcomes, so might as well join up. Morgan will step on through to the other side and approach the party.
Relaying that information back to the rest of the party. Sigurd, how do you proceed?
We're saying it is like a pocket dimension. That is very clever.
At least that's what it
Let us,
sounds like to me.
Before I go searching for the door, maybe I take one other look at it to see if this magic is indeed illusionary or transmutative in nature. And Sigurd will produce a small wand and cast detect magic to see if he can learn anything more about this magic before he goes and boots the door, per se.
Go ahead and roll that spell attack.
Oh, wow. Not the great one. Let us...
Would you like to add anything to that
Let
roll
us-
or augment it?
I'm gonna luck that one. I'll use my luck if we got some lucks.
Sounds good. We do.
Let's undo that and try that again. I'll luck myself into that one.
You want to luck yourself with advantage.
19.
And we'll d6 that just to push us past the 20 border. Hopefully we get a 6 or 4. All right, 23.
23. It indeed does detect an aura of concealing magic. As you get closer, that reverberation gets stronger. The fireflies aren't actually going into a different dimension. They're passing through the magical, tense vibration. It's almost like looking at a magic eye at certain times. Things distort themselves, not in a manner of complete cloaking, but in the presence of strong magic. 100% seems to be woven into the thread of these tents. As Ezra said, these things seem to be the entry point to another dimension. Somewhere between Aleeman's tiny hut and a rope trick.
I think the only question is do we try a tent or do we try a cabin? No knowing what these dimensions do, or if they're even connected between them. Because if we try going to a cabin and it's only a tent, or go into a tent and it's only a tent inside, that would be kind of squishy for us to, and scary for people. Cabin might be a little bit more approachable.
If this is something kind of trick, the cabin may hold a much larger threat than a small tent would.
All true. I don't have any better way to sniff this out. At this point, I feel action is what we need.
I believe
You
you
feel
are
you want to
correct.
try this? I have your
Sigurd
back.
is going to go up and try to open the tent.
You go up the tent. You begin to try to unseal it. And you feel the reverberation of that magic all around it. It does not simply come open.
Does anyone have a way to dispel or otherwise impede on this magic of theirs? I don't think I could physically just open the flap. This Barovian tiny tent trick is most impressive.
I don't think we'd want to just pull down the curtain, per se, someone's spell. But
Ezra kind of walked
I'd wait.
up while Morgan is talking. I believe he's right. I don't think we should, but if we do, I sense this feels like we're going to either have to dispel this magic or know its enchantment word.
Is there a way to just knock?
Well, when you knock on wood, no offense, do you hear it in a different dimension?
I would not know.
Well, I guess you all right. Ignorance is bliss.
I don't do a lot of dimensional travel.
You have a way with words, Eros.
Says the tree that just traveled between multiple dimensions or planes.
Regardless, what are you going to do?
I don't have a way to dispel it. Maybe Brother Ilo, you've been trained. Most of my training was offensive magic. I mean, I don't think burning the tent will help.
It's like a good congregation. You can't lead a horse to water, Klaus. I just don't believe that dispel magic is something inside of my toolkit. I'm a pulpit. I am a shepherd. I do not break the walls down of those that deserve to have them built.
Well, others of my kind could definitely do stuff like this. That's not in my standard toolkit.
I take that back. I mean, not about the flock, but sometimes the most well-intentioned of good folk need to have the light of truth shone upon them. And maybe we are that light, brothers. So I will cast my last 3rd level spell.
It could be life or death. We need to save them.
You were right. Klaus, please, Lathander, you were right. And I will cast 3rd level Dispel Magic. All right.
There it is.
Brothers, I believe I have a spirit inside me that sometimes I don't even know exists. And Ilo will roll his spell attack with advantage. $22. Do you guys want to add anything to Ilo's roll?
I would probably bump that up a bit.
Add the
Think a
D10.
D6 or D10.
Go for
Go
gold.
8, go in the middle. Go 8, maybe cap out at 30.
All right, throw the 8. We got a lot of 8.
Now, that is a D10. We need to go back to a D8.
It was there. It was there.
24. As Ilo puts his large leathery hands on the ends of that canvas, you can see the reverberation. Shatters. Then all at once, the flaps of the tent throw open. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 faces look out. They're here. They must be here. One of them grabs an axe. Looking back at the rest of the party. All at the same time, you begin to hear in the distance the howls of wolves. And on that, we're going to take our first quick break. As you have exposed the loggers, and in doing so, open them up to the wolf den. We'll be right back.
Oh, man.
Take a little 10-minute break.
We're here to help.
We're here to help. Now, brothers and sisters.
The doors off your tent.
Let me dispel your magical protection.
You were taking your protection away. We're here to help.
Blew the doors off. We're here to help.
Listen up, peasants.
Have you heard the good word of lycanthropy today?
Good word of lycanthropy. I can't. Oh God. Oh, sorry, I got much to give. You guys. Oh,
That poor wolf.
RoBear, the basset hound.
Oh,
Is Eros dying again?
Oh, woo. That's all I got. I can't woo any harder. All right, we'll run a quick ad and we'll be right back.
I'm just here all. Oh no, not all alone. I'm good. I'm good. I do have my room lights off though, and they're usually on.
Nice and relaxing. Mood lighting.
Now,
The rain just came back today, so it's like tinkling rain outside the window right now. And man, it's if I was sitting, I would be out. I'd pull a 40.
30 minutes ago, it was pouring here. Look when Hyroa walks back into frame. He's just like so far away. It's like this little guy.
As far away as I can get.
Tiny man. A very tiny man back there. Surprised it picks me up back there. It doesn't like just cut me off.
The angle too, like makes you look even bigger, like low, shooting up to you as you're walking up.
Yeah, yeah.
Got me a brownie from that noodle place.
Up there, now you're gone. Hyroa.
Jerky.
There you go, Cap. Got the ants.
So that Yance. Yance.
That Yance for life, baby.
be fair, they should have left a sign outside that said, we're hiding. Please don't disrupt the tent magic. Maybe their hours of operation posted. We'll be back at 8 in the morning.
Hiding from the wolves. Do not dispel this magic.
I mean, either way, my brain was like, oh, the wolves are coming out of that tent right now. 5 wolf heads. 5 wolf heads in a tent, 5 raccoons in a trench coat.
Now, I know Ilo knows dispel magic, but does he know respell magic?
Now, Ilo, I don't blame this on you.
See, I told you we should have just knocked.
We couldn't.
I mean,
I tried.
Sigurd tried. I was sitting here going through my spell list, trying to figure out, like, can I blink to the, what was it? That's the, what plane does that put you on? Ephemeral plane? I'm looking through things like, what could I do? What could I do? Ethereal plane, yeah. I mean, guarantee that's the right plane. Especially if this is a demi-plane thing. Like, that's probably not in the right place.
I mean, not much you can do without dispelling it. The same way Rope Trick or Tiny Hut or Magnificent Mansion for that. Damn, that brownie was good. It was a good call. If Grubhub asks you to add a brownie for $3, add the brownie for $3. You had a brownie. It was a good brownie. I could tell it's kind of a hippie place. So I was like, I bet that brownie's really good. I bet that brownie's good. That brownie's got to cover things up in brownies that they don't sell there. I mean, it was. Name of the place was Honey Grow. So.
Give it about 10 minutes, you'll be hungrier.
I already ate the nudes, man. Once you're on the convention circuit and there's no, like, Sunday at 11 o'clock, you're at that point you're paying like $30 for McDonald's delivery, and nobody wants to do that. Nobody wants that. Though we did get some nuggets 2 nights ago that were the best nuggets I've ever had in my life. Somebody ordered my buddy Garrett ordered like 100 of them, and they came on delivery fresh.
Oh, hell yeah.
Dude, they were top tier. Surprise nuggets were top tier.
I swear, surprise nugget better be a cake song.
Surprise nugget. All right. Everybody back and ready?
Yes, sir.
Indeed.
As you hear those owls from beyond the ridge, you can see the concerned faces on all of these lockers. They're in their jammies. They have gotten in their comfortable spot. Rugged beards, worn faces, and incredible concern. All staring back at you. You all know you don't have nearly enough time. But you have caused this domino effect to happen. These people are no longer safe. What have you done? What have you done to our safety? Who are you?
We did
So
not
sorry.
know that you were using magic to hide yourself from the beast. We are merely trying to make contact with someone here at the camp.
That's not necessarily true. We knew it was magic. We just really wanted it to find out.
We were trying to make ourselves known. We tried knocking, but the protections you had up wouldn't get through.
Yeah, that's the whole damn point. What you going around messing with stuff you ain't know nothing about? It
Can you
sounds
move
like
yourselves into the next?
no, we can't move ourselves in the next 10. It's full.
Can you reactivate the spell?
Spell, we don't know shit about magic. We're loggers. I don't know how the hell these damn things work. All I know is you turned it off.
Who turns it on?
I don't know either. I just get the damn thing, okay? Why you come up here and all these damn questions, mess around with shit on our campsite? You guys are either here to rob the place or kill us. I'd rather be run through quick than turn into one of them damn wolves. So you best just do it now.
Get back in the tent. We'll protect you.
We're not going to kill you. We're actually hunting the wolves. Stay behind us. We will protect you from them.
Morgan, roll persuasion check flat. Eros, roll disadvantage.
Ooh, god damn.
That's some
With a
bullshit.
20.
That's some bullshit.
You almost had it. You almost had it.
Bill, goddammit, I can't believe it. That's a tree out there, and he wants your ass. He wants your ass. He did this. The force is out to get us.
I'm going to burn a D8 on my roll. Oh my gosh.
I was
The
ready
trees
for
have
that.
done sold us out. I told you this was Strahd's woods, and he would have nothing else but get us killed out of here. And now he sent the trees and a whole damn posse to let the wolves in.
Calm down. I'm not after you. Strahd didn't send me.
He is a
Roll
very
to-
cranky tree, and he is definitely going to attack the werewolves, not you, okay? Just stay in the tent. It'll be okay. We really want to apologize. We'll make it up for you with some food and other things later. We brought a chuck wagon. We'll pay you back with some food later.
Flap shut. Arrows, roll intimidation with advantage. Morgan, continue to roll a flat.
Even worse.
You continue to hear him. There's a goddamn tree out there. He might be able to take this whole damn tent down. Boys, you better gather your shit now. The rest of these loggers burst out like a clown car. You ain't catching me! They're going to scatter if you guys don't take action.
I'm going to cast a spell as soon as they burst through and start to scatter. And it's the growth one. Where is it? Oh my god. How does the spell sheet work again? There it is. And which one do I cast again? That's the short one and not the 8-hour one. The overgrowth.
Night Zero, we miss you.
So all plant life within a 100-foot radius of this tent basically starts to overgrow, and anybody trying to move through it can only move at 1 foot instead of 4 feet.
What's the gun force, Bill? Shit! As you buy these people.
Everybody.
Oh god, I think I shit myself. Bill, this is how I wanted to go. All 6 of these loggers are now suspended in their literal nightmare that the forest has come against them all at once. They are frightened, intimidated, and a little shatty.
Any help from you talkers to these people? They're nuts.
I do not blame them. They believe that the forest has come to kill them, which I can see how that would be concerning for their occupation and the realm that they are in. But perhaps we focus on slaying these wolves and they will see that we are not here to eat them. I don't know if we will be able to convince them otherwise through conversation now. That one is very scared.
Yeah, I think we're beyond conversations. I like that one over there. Shat himself.
We're gonna
Well, then I
put.
suggest get ready for these wolves.
Since you've cast this particular spell, I'm going to have them suspended up in the tree 10 feet behind the tent you guys have just invaded.
I mean, invaded's kind of a strong word.
Droid. Woo.
Gently opened.
As the noise of the werewolves are approaching, Morgan is going to reach his hand into a bag and grab a handful of items and get ready to throw them at the werewolf.
You guys begin to hear sets of what don't just sound like balls, even some hooves. As you guys look up towards the ridge above you, there is a plethora of werebeasts. One in particular
Werewolves.
is a massive werebear. Flanked on either side of them, 2 wereboars. And multiple werewolves. I'm going to have you guys all roll for initiative here as I drop these folks onto the map.
That is a badass werebear token.
Welcome to the new 2024 werebear.
Right there. By the river.
Badass fucking map, too.
So good.
All right, you guys are free to roll with advantage for however many cards you have to burn. As far as Relentless, cards are, you have enough cards for everyone to roll. Okay, so remember to do that by the cross swords so you can hit and roll with advantage.
That log jam on the map looked like someone flipping off the middle finger.
Double twos.
Was
Are you serious? Good job, Klaus. You'll go last.
Gonna use my my alert feat to switch with Sigurd.
Maybe you should use a luck and re-roll one of the
Said,
dice.
hell you are. Yeah. Yeah, I'll be using my luck, I guess. Actually, hold on.
All right. Who's re-rolling?
I will.
Via what?
I guess I'm gonna use luck.
He's gonna use a. I never thought.
Can you use another relentless? Or
Nah,
Actually, well, I don't know. We just used relentless, right?
Yeah, unless you have a innate ability that already gives you advantage on your initiative, then relentless is
I'm
your
checking.
one reroll.
I think I do because it was lit up. Is it this?
You got a 10. Is it rolled a 10? Is it worth using my relentless?
Oh, I have the sentence.
an
This.
advantage.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I'm just saying I have an 8 advantage because of instinctive pounce or whatever it's called.
You're at 23. You may reroll.
And I have the Sentinel shield. That's why I have normal advantage.
Oh, much better. I'll take a 31 instead.
All right, Plus, you are up to reroll.
All right, yeah, I will use the Relentless. Is it just normal, or is it still at advantage?
Advantage.
All right, let's try again. Well, it's
Much
not
better.
2.
Almost had a 19.
It pains me so much to have
Beat me in
Wereboar
initiative.
and not have my voice
Why you
right
have
now.
Oh, my goodness.
Holy shit.
Ow.
Like, what is that, 1 below a 20? No, none below a 25.
That's absolutely terrifying.
They got a plus 18 to friggin'. They go fast.
Ooh, this big bad wolf
Very
is
fast.
going to jump down. Gonna try to bound over that log. Athletics check. Dude, I wish these freaking monsters and NPCs just had all their skill proficiencies listed instead of having me like go back and add them one by one. God, 4 and a 5, still with 17. Ooh. It is going to come in charging. It is going to run and dash. And it is going after its query. It is going to try to jump up in this tree.
Before it gets there,
Yes.
I am going to react with my polearm mastery,
Yeah, boy.
and hopefully
Fast as
Hopefully.
fuck, boy.
behead this bitch before it gets there.
Just got to roll a 20.
Okay, why did it not attack? Oh, because it's belt weapon. My bad. Am I allowed to choose reckless even though it's not my turn?
You can always swing recklessly.
Okay, then absolutely.
That 20.
There it is!
Got it. Told you.
Got her! Get rid of
Just got
that.
a lot of
Roll
head off
20.
on the way in. 20 was your first dice too, so it was a legitimate.
Go
Wow.
ahead. Go ahead, roll that damage, baby. You want to see how much it is.
One off a max.
67 points of damage. Ooh. Describe its demise as this werewolf. After you chop its head off, negating 300 hit points worth of damage. As it
That
turns
werewolf
back
comes
into a
comes-
human body after its head is lobbed off and onto the ground.
as that werewolf just charges straight for those loggers, I almost just stick that halberd straight out and almost clothesline it. And it just beheads itself.
Oh. Love that.
Not so fast.
If you could kindly just kill the rest of them, that'd be great, and we can move along.
All right. So we haven't encountered this yet. Since you rolled a natural 20 on your Sentinel reaction, you will restore your reaction for the turn.
Oh, fuck yeah.
You're saying there's a chance.
Next werewolf is going to do the same thing.
All right. Oh wait, he's got to jump first.
Yep.
I just eat it into the stream.
Double that one into the drink.
Wet dog.
Get smashed by a log. Nope.
Oof.
Oh,
Damn, what a jump.
Natural
Where's the second
20. That will apply all the way to here as well. You stop this guy.
Here we go.
You could just roll a nat 20.
Oh, so close.
And that 19.
Ugh.
Oh.
34 will hit.
Max damage, though.
Max damage.
Okay.
It'll give us a detention.
This werewolf is going to take 28 points of damage. Ooh. And it is up in those trees. It looks back and turns back at you, Eros. Thank you for making them easier for me to reach. As it turns back and snarls in the face of one of those loggers. End of their turn.
Oh boy.
The wereboar lowers his head and begins a massive leap and dive towards you, Eros. It is trying a literal from the top rope tusking.
Yeah, that'll hit. Oh shoot, I might have forgot to apply rage.
You are already raging in character, so you know you're good to go. You just gotta slap it on.
Right. There we go.
Remember, you can just toggle your rage. I leave it on you 24/7, so you can just go to the task.
Okay.
So yeah, you can burn it just like that, and then you can turn it on.
Oh, much appreciated.
You're welcome.
But yeah, he definitely hits me.
Damage. All right. Eros, you take 18 of the 36 points, and you are knocked prone.
Oof.
While you're prone, it will gore down at you.
Mm-hmm.
You take 16 of the 33 points of damage. And then you're going to need to make a save. As it tears into you, you can feel that all too familiar feeling of the curse of lycanthropy flow through your veins. Don't worry, I'm going to give you the easy button. You don't know what the save is.
My bad.
It is Constitution.
Oh, my bad. I assumed. I'm sorry.
Yeah. It's a safe assumption. You've had to do it before. You will save with the 32. You will not become cursed with lycanthropy. All right. End of its turn. Eros, your turn.
All right, I am gonna stand back up. And rather than target the boar, I'm gonna target the werewolf to try to save the people.
Oh my god.
That will miss.
Give me my 6 card master.
6 heard.
Does a 20 hit?
$20 is the AC on the werewolves. GDs.
Wow.
I
Good
couldn't remember
to know.
either.
All right, first swing. 26.
All right, it's going to take 26 points of damage.
Oh, Sigurd.
Yes, sir.
You get temps.
Vitality of the tree.
Yeah,
Outstanding.
9 temps.
Got him.
Back to my attack. For another 23.
Another 23 on the werewolf.
And then my cleave on the boar.
Leave, headed back over to the wereboar.
Oh, for 21.
Wereboar will take 21 points.
That'll be my turn.
Another werewolf doing the same thing. Will jump, clear the river. It's going to do another big leap to try to get up in that tree.
If possible, I'd like to use a reaction surge.
Yes, you may.
Cards are
Heard.
No, remember you got your reaction back from your natural 20.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Okay.
See if I can save face. Damn it. All right. It still hit though. For 23.
No. End of their turns. the giant werebear. It is going to go for a massive splash. As you see it jump, falls out, it's going to try and level the entire party where it's at with a cannonball. I need you guys to go ahead and make me a dexterity or strength saving throw. No easy button, just make it.
Oh my god. I need to
Oh
burn
God.
this down.
Oh God. I had that one.
You burning your card, Hero?
Yeah, I need to end on that.
Heard?
And I'm also gonna end on mine.
Heard?
God, it's like doesn't want to go on good numbers tonight.
Jesus. Got the same freaking thing.
Go ahead and end on mine as well, cards are.
Yes, sir.
Oh. Oh.
Moros will succeed.
Oh, boy.
Morgan will succeed.
I'm gonna D8 it real quick.
Just in time.
Oh my god. 25.
25. Sigurd will just succeed. This is a DC 24. Klaus will fail. Ezra will fail.
Ilo.
Isla with your big ass.
Put your big ass into it, boy. Give him the trunk.
Ilo has a 10
Oh
save.
no! Oh, it's our healer. That's not good.
Big old double one for the
I don't know how he has a 10 in dex either on his saves. He's got like skilled or something.
Well, everyone
'Cause
gets
his-
5 from me.
Oh, that's what it is. Everybody's got it. Yeah. Yeah, that's that +5. Let's go.
But a nat 1 causes its own problems.
Yes, it does.
Oh, Ezra, though, you got the what is it? The tale of you got your ass kicked. Does that work here?
The tail, I got my ass kicked.
No, that's if they
Hubris
score.
or-
That's if they score nat 20s on us.
Okay.
The target fails a save. Let's see here.
I thought when we roll nat ones, or is it when they roll nat ones? I don't know.
When we roll, when we rolled nat ones, I get a bardic inspiration back.
Yay!
When they roll, the enemy rolls 20s. We can change their crit value to 18.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to take the lumps on this one. All right, this will do the equivalent of the rend damage plus an additional 6d6 for the jump.
Could have been worse.
Digger's gonna take 22. Eros will take 22. Morgan, you saved, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Morgan will take 22. Klaus will take all 45 points. Ilo will take all 45 points.
Would Eros take the?
I would take quarter, right? Because I have resistance.
You take 11, bud.
Nice.
All right. And then, let's see here. I take 36. 43, 49, 53. Oh no, that's the attack. Shit. Oops. I take 24, 36, 43, 47, 47 plus 36. I take 83 points. Yowza. Minus 83. And I am knocked prone. Klaus is knocked
Ezra,
prone.
why are you taking so much damage?
I love that one.
You know, just like I said.
Yeah. Ilo takes 83 and Ezra takes.
Well, you know
That's
what? You
he
play
said.
6 fucking characters, all right, buddy? You
Yeah,
play
I
6 of them.
understand.
You play 6
No,
of
I'll
them.
say that's what you
You
said.
play
You had it
6
right.
of them.
Just
You
reminding
play-
you that
Yeah.
you had it right.
Yeah, you play 6 of them, mother.
From a hotel room.
You want me playing 6 characters when I
There's-
picked Shillelagh as my main? And dump strength.
Hey, seems to work out for the party.
It's all right now.
Don't worry,
Never put us in
Zero.
an anti-magic field.
I mean, it is all his fault, after all.
Yeah,
All right.
he never should have cast the spell magic. A horrible, horrible idea.
Yeah, why would he do that?
Bam. All right, into Big Bear's turn.
Big bear.
Wait,
Oh, God. Another werebore. This one's going to come in over towards Sigurd. Oh, there's a 1 there. There's a 1 there. Is it the first?
It
Yes,
is.
it's the first.
I'll use warding flare.
Let's go. He is going to eat shit sliding into the ground. That boar will take 6d6 min 3 of crashing damage, 26 points. End of their turn, and they are knocked prone. That's a big swing. Oh yeah, so warning flare, nobody's getting advantage like Barb's. That's just that. Okay. Shit. Ezra is going to heal himself up. Not good, not good. Looking, seeing. Everybody's gonna get their turn, so I don't need to help anyone up. I'm just gonna do the prudent thing and look and see how many spells I have left. I know I'm gonna need to help out for sure. So let's do that. Let's do mass healing word right off the bat. Nope, not getting anywhere. All right, we're gonna get 16 points a piece back. All right.
Is anyone benefiting from Rickden's haste during this fight?
You guys have constantly been putting it on Eros, so I assumed it was going to be on Eros.
Okay, I will put it back on.
All right. That is my bonus action. For my action, I'm going to be blasting, and I'm going to blast this guy up over here, and I'm going to do so at advantage since he has been sentineled. .35's going to hit. Let's do those max damage rolls, baby. Come on. Send them my way. They'll take 11 points of force damage. And then I will again.
Yo, big raid by Bife.
Lord Daddy. Look, Bife was raiding tonight. Look at that. Good to see you guys. Welcome. Live from PAX. We're on the hotel rig. Love you, Bife. Get some rest, my dude. I know you're up late. 25 hits again. For everybody joining us, our party is currently trying to take care of some werewolves that have led them through the mess into Barovia in this Curse of Strahd campaign. Unlike what you see on the screen, it's actually episode 19. All right. Werewolf's going to take another 8 points of damage. That is the end of Ezra's turn. Klaus.
Oh, Klaus is going to, I guess, stand up. I'll do that. And then...
Can I make this work?
We got a clusterfuck here. This big map got real small.
Yeah,
Terrifying.
it's very tight. Very tight proportions
Yep,
here.
that's what we're going to do.
Currently, there's a bunch of loggers that are held against their will 10 feet up in a tree. They believe that Eros, the tree man, has come back to haunt them.
And we're going to light everything on fire.
Damn.
Have you ever heard the tale of the revenge of the Svalich Wood? This is it.
I will do it that way.
Revenge of the Svalich Wood.
So yeah, I'm going to do a wall of fire. Try to block them on the north side. Trying to place this so it doesn't burn the tree down, but you know.
Wow, that thing, something is broke with that tool. At that angle, it doesn't want to highlight. That's so wild.
Oh, it did you delete it? It disappeared on my
Yeah.
screen.
Oh yeah. I deleted it because it was weird.
Oh, okay.
All right. Dexterity saving throws. Fail.
Fail, baby. Fail, baby. We get another one?
Nat 1!
One, baby.
Now one on the big werewolf in the tree. Let's go. Let's go. Again.
Nice roll,
Solid.
too.
Nice
Oh,
damage
yeah.
roll.
But you get your mod on fire spells, don't you? That one's just not programmed because we probably haven't used it.
Yeah, let's fix that. Let's fix that. All right, so your minimum you don't need because you rolled so well. So we just need to add in your proficiency bonus, which is 5. Yeah, so it's going to be a total of 38 now. Yeah.
One guy just takes max, right?
Booyah.
Oh, I see a small firewall down there. Oh, there it goes.
The other one would take full, what, 45? Because it take max.
Yeah, max plus your fire.
All right. And then that'll be 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 45 for the last guy. All right.
That's the one trying to get up the tree, right?
Yeah, he's getting roasted.
Nice.
And 33 for the other two. All right. And that
38.
wall. Why did you do 30? Oh, it's because I did it up there. Okay. I'll just do 5 more. All right. They cannot proceed forward. Oh, hey, this guy's prone. He's got to do this with disadvantage.
Oh, come on. Let's get that natty on it.
Get that one.
Get that 1. Get that 9.
All right.
You still fail.
They cannot proceed forward. They'll have to get up and go around. Anything else for your turn, Klaus? Good call.
Oh, I did stand up to do that. Oh shit, that's right next to me. No, I'm gonna stay here. I'm boxed in now.
Anything for your bonus action?
Oh, we can bonus your games. I can bonus action heal if I want to, right? Even though I can't
Yes, you
level
can.
spell. All right,
Sure.
I always forget that.
Yeah, we got werewolves and wereboars
And a werebear.
and a giant werebear.
Let's get low on spell slots. I guess I'll healing word someone. Sure. Let's see. What my bullshit heals. I'm gonna. Oh, actually, I'm standing right next to him. No, I'm gonna do cure wounds on Ilo.
Self-proclaimed bullshit heals.
Yeah, but it's gonna be I'll do level 2.
See if you're 20 in.
Oh yeah, that's right. We gotta do that. Nope.
You do not.
26. Back to Ilo.
All right, 26 points back to Ilo.
Can't let the healer die.
All right. Morgan, it is your turn.
Awesome. So, the first question I have to you is, when we started this, I said I reached in and grabbed a handful of something. That's a handful of magic beans from my bag of beans. How many beans will you let me throw at these guys?
I mean, you can unleash all of them if you want.
Within a single action, let's just throw 2. About that. I don't want to do that much chaos since I have 12 of them. Let's just throw 2 then. So I'm going to chuck them kind of at the wall, but not quite, like between this guy. Trying to put it back here.
We're gonna have a giant beanstalk grow and it's gonna catch on fire. It's gonna be a giant fiery beanstalk.
Where your head
These
at?
loggers will never sleep again. They're going to be terrified forever.
All right, so a bunch of eggs shoot up there. We got a nest of eggs that it could be useful if they don't get crushed after this.
Oh, whoa, that's
And the second egg, or second bean that I chuck out. 3 shrieking fungi sprout out in the middle of those guys.
fuck is a shrieker fungi.
Not something very strong, they just shriek.
These are a lot like the where those little screaming radishes that are pulled up, but
Yeah.
instead they're just a fungus.
Maybe give us some distractions or something with those guys.
Where'd you throw? Ping me where these fungus pop up at.
I threw it right here between the standing up werewolf and the standing up bear. Okay, between those 3 guys.
All right, we got a wall of fire and we got a wall of fungi.
And some colored eggs somewhere underneath there too, possibly.
Yeah. So, a creature of a source of bright light moves within 30 feet of Shrieker fungus. It responds. The fungus emits a shriek that is audible within 300 feet of itself for a minute. So these things are just screaming. Okay.
For a minute or until it dies.
Oh my god. Yeah, you know what? Everybody in this pod right here, I'm gonna give them disadvantage on their first attack roll because of the streaking.
Sweet.
That's dope.
Distraction. And then for Ninja Vanish, let's see here. I want to throw down spell list. I think do consume, concentrate, place, all of these things. Yes. All right. How can I place this without killing us?
Don't put it on us.
I think I've lined this up where it doesn't hit us, so it's going to be back here. It'll hit these 3 guys, and we'll hit them with the sickening radiance.
Like Sigurd getting a haircut.
I just want to make them as very uncomfortable as possible. So Constitution save for all 3 of them.
All fails.
All fails.
Go, let's go.
Awesome, which means they all get a level of exhaustion and then take this. 18 points of radiant damage.
So good.
All right. That would be my bonus action in my action. Bent. Otherwise, Morgan is going to try to make himself look as small as possible.
Right. Exhaustion on all of them. Good job, Morgan. Sigurd, it is your turn.
Oh, all right. Well, I was gonna do one thing, but now I feel like that's not gonna work. So, since there's a prone guy in front of me, I'm gonna try to kill him. ASAP.
Yeah.
And I will first. What do I got here? Bonus action, we're gonna cast Shield of Faith on myself because I don't want to die. From this guy. The Shield of Faith is up on Sigurd.
Shield of Faith is activated.
Okay. It's telling me I have disadvantage on that guy.
He's going for the bop.
Disadvantage from prone. No, he's prone. I'm not prone. Hope he's done. Will be
27 will
swing.
hit.
Oh, my big dice crapped out on me.
Three
Oh my god,
ones.
3 1s.
And a 2 and a 3. Yeah.
Killing it. Doing shit rolls. Alright.
I'll take 20 points of damage.
The second attack, maybe it will be more better. I rolled a nat 1 on both of those rolls somehow.
Yeah.
Just one more than him, but other damage. Another crap roll. Yeah, that's all I'm going to be able to pull off this turn. What'd you say?
Said, all right. Anything else for your turn?
No, that'll be it.
All right. What do you guys want Ilo to do? Looking at his spell economy, he has 3 firsts, 3 seconds. No, 2 seconds because I cast Prayer of Healing. 0 thirds, 2 fours, and he has all of his channel divinities. May I suggest Spirit Guardians at the 4th level?
That's what I was thinking.
That's a huge bang for your buck. If you don't need the healing right now, that's what I would do.
Go with that.
He has Spirit Guardians?
Oh no, he has spiritual weapon. Right, Guardian of Faith.
It's Guardian of Faith.
Don't worry, I'm putting Spirit Guardians on him because that's crazy not to have it.
He tried to go full white mage, is what happened.
Well, even a white mage has to do some damage sometimes. Spirit Guardians, baby. 4th level.
It's a bunch of little tiny hammers floating around him. Hammer. What's Lathander's thing? Maces? I don't know.
It's a mace.
Hammer time, baby. Hammer time. Let's go. That's going to get everybody. Wisdom saves. This will also give them half speed. Saving throws coming in.
Milo passes, probably.
Yeah. Yeah.
All fails.
No.
Fail. Everybody fail.
We've had very good luck with saves in this fight.
6, 4, 2, 6. Not great, not terrible.
18 points of damage. Two. Yeah, this werewolf right here, they are very bloodied. So is that wereboar over here to the side. Unselect. Oh, you know what? Left click to release isn't turned on my laptop. I was like, what's going on here? It's not releasing. I can't pull over any farther. All right. Action. Bonus action. That was good. He's just gonna stand the hell up. All right, looking down at the clock, 11:52. We got 8 minutes left before our hard out. Let's see how quick we can go. This guy can't move. He's stuck in the fire and has been hit by Spirit's Guardians and is exhausted. Man, it's going to think the fire is worse than what this is, so he's going to go back into the Radiance. And he has half movement. 5, 10, 15. He gets over here. Does he take, he's going to take fire damage still, and he's going to take radiant damage. Sickening radiance damage.
Oh.
This is a really good combo.
Here, I'll give you there's
I was gonna try to restrain them with my divine channel divinity, but I was like, they got enough going on here. I'll just attack.
Why will not let me put the...
Sickening radiance is every time they end their turn there, right? We're doing that right?
When the
When it
creature
starts
moves
its
into the
turn.
spell area for the first time or starts its turn there. So it started its turn there, so it would have on the start of its turn.
Takes it either way.
Yeah.
I can do it that way, I guess, because it wouldn't let me roll the damage.
Got to make a dex save against that, which it looks like it failed.
Yeah, that
Fails
failed
the
the con
radiance.
save.
Does it take another point of exhaustion?
Suffers 1 level of exhaustion. Blank, blank.
I'll take 28 points of damage, or I'm sorry, 27 instead of 22, because you got your extra bonus there. Shit, you did roll 1-1, so that's an additional 2 onto that.
Yeah, it would be a level 2 of exhaustion then on that fail. Because it can consume any amount of levels of exhaustion.
All right, it takes 29 points of damage from the wall of fire, and it is exhausted too. It went 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. It's got a dash. End of its turn.
Oh, it can dash 30 because, okay. I was going to say, it's half movement, right?
Yeah.
It technically would be an overgrowth area right now, too.
Ass hairs are on fire.
The overgrowth's 100 feet.
Oh, it's 100 feet? Oh my god. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's...
Yeah, this whole area is overgrowth.
It
So
has,
it'd be 1 foot for every 4 foot of movement.
It has 8 feet of movement then. Because it's got half speed plus overgrowth. These guys are so effed. They're so effed. Man, they are going to die for sure.
Get out of the, get all the way through the fire.
Yeah.
Stuck
Yeah,
in the
there's
middle.
no way. There's no way they're getting through that. All right.
That's some deniability.
RoBear's got to make a wisdom save. Let's go.
He ain't a smart one.
Ain't a smart bear. All right, he's gonna
this
take...
is Boar above me in the initiative. It's this
Oh,
guy.
it's because they they have the same.
Yeah, that.
Oh, so he has to do the Constitution thing as well. He's starting in the sickness.
Well,
By the
we'll
way,
get
he's
to the
still
yes. Yeah, he's still left. Okay, he'll take that 19 points instead, and then they'll make a con save.
Nat 1.
That one.
2 points of
He gets 2
exhaustion.
points. Level
Oh,
3
something's at
exhaustion.
3. Holy shit.
Let's go. Let's
Oh,
go.
I do I do the fire again?
He's in
Yeah.
the fire too.
Yeah, fired.
It's a deck save.
I think with level 3 exhaustion, you're not doing much.
It's a deck save 17. Not roll the damage.
Double 13s.
-6 to his dex roll.
29.
So, yeah, 24 fire damage.
Plus 2, plus 5. So
plus
31.
Jesus, yeah.
31.
This guy is going to squeal. And then move his 10 feet. And his turn is over because he's stuck in the overgrowth. He's stuck in the sickness. He's slowed because of spirit guardians. And he's caught in the flames.
Looks like his
And-
hand's still cooking, yeah.
And,
Yeah.
and here is the radiant damage for him.
Yes, please. Yeah, surprising no one. These guys above the flames are doing not so hot. Are actually doing very hot. Yeah, end of its turn. Eros.
All right, I'm gonna go all in on this other werewolf that stayed behind.
Where? Let's go.
No, I did not call mom today.
$29 will hit.
23.
23 points of damage. All applies.
Second swing.
Crazy
There.
eights.
That hits.
Four nates.
Oh,
Oof. Alright, we'll take my hasted attack since I didn't have haste on last time. There it is!
yeah.
19 and a 20. Please, my sir, describe their demise.
Just like a lumberjack, just hacking into the back of this werewolf as it reaches out to try to grab that lumberjack. See, I told you, the tree has you.
This has got to be
And I will
absolute
use-
nightmare fuel for them. Seeing you guys essentially suspend them as bait in the trees and then slowly chop the heads off of everything that's gotten in your way.
And I will then turn my attention with that bonus action attack on the bear.
All right, with your reach, you may
Come
do
on,
so.
baby. Come on, baby. There it is!
There it is. Okay, Big Bear. Big Bear. Now you're going to have to, since he's the larger, you're going to have to crit on him twice to fully take it off. However, we will double the damage on this crit.
What is going on, guys? Spider Queen all over again?
In one fell swoop. Big Bear is bloodied.
Unfortunately, that's my turn.
Extra
Oh, no.
strike, baby.
Extra strike card, baby.
Extra strike. Again.
You did your cleave, right? At some point?
Well,
That
I
one,
got a
that
full
one
bonus
there.
action, Great Weapon Master attack.
Oh, that's right, because you...
Come on, come on, come on! Oh, I'm gonna luck it. Fuck it.
He's hot. He woke up from the nap. He's feeling hot. Oh, it was there.
Oh, it was right
It was
there.
there.
Oh, all right. Another 23.
Doing the work, man. Doing the forest's work.
Has reincarnated as this tree has done some business.
You were always meant to be 4-tree.
It's gonna change my Twitch name. It's gonna change my Twitch name. That will be my turn.
Yeah,
No.
no
Oh,
cleave.
Don't back
yeah.
up at all.
Ezra, take 2d6 temps. Let me give them to you. Four.
Need to make a note. I need to change your heals so you're getting the bonus on them. And Black Ops, I need to change the rest of your fire spells so you get the bonuses. You guys both make note of that.
Okay. Okay. Drake, can you add that to the card sheet, please?
Yep. I'll put that on the note.
I appreciate it. That is my turn.
Thank you. Big Bear's turn now. He is going to reach over since you did incredible damage to him. And he's going to lash out at you and try to bite you.
Before. Well, I guess there's no point in doing that. Never mind.
No point in doing what?
My branch is a tree. It's when he starts his turn, but it just teleports him next to me, so it doesn't change nothing.
Yeah, it does. You can put him into the fire.
Oh, it does.
And the
Yes,
sickness.
I will. So DC 20 strength save.
Oh, shit. Yo!
Nailed it.
He is going right here in the fire and the radiance
And the Spirit Guardians.
and spirit guardians. Oh well, the other
Oh,
side
it
of
is.
spirit guardians.
He gets it all.
He gets flung by the branches.
See, I told you I find comfort in the shade of your branches, my friend.
What's your save,
this-
Klaus?
Con 8 or
I think it is
I
18.
think mine's 18.
Okay, so he's going to take half the fire, all the spirit guardians,
That's
and
17, actually.
half the sickening radiant.
Right?
Those are all straight up. If anybody wants to still rebarb's one of them.
There's the fire.
I don't know if we have a silvery barbs in the party.
Ilo can do it.
Absolutely.
We have a leafy barb.
He'll do it for sickening radiance.
Yeah, get him that.
they'll get the exhaustion level.
Try to get that exhaustion on. He has to re-roll at disadvantage, then, right? Or he just rolls another one.
Yeah, just
I would say just rolls another one.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Ezra has it. All right. Con save.
There it is.
And there it
Love
is.
Exhaustion.
I mean, it must be tiring. His head's half chopped off.
That's true.
You
I got flung into fire and then
you got a freaking
That's-
dart in your neck.
Dart in your neck. A 34, and then Ilo's Spirit Guardians, 4th level.
What I love
oh,
about
nice roll.
What I love about overgrowth, it has no concentration because once it's done, the only way to get rid of it is someone has to come in and prune the plants.
That is a hell of a spirit guardian roll.
So good.
Go.
6, 8, 7, 8.
Music is epic to go with this battle. I approve.
Man, as you
But yeah, you're
get over here, pre-pull him into the growth.
your 27 bite does hit. That you got to do back at the beginning.
Wow.
Low damage.
1, 3, 2, 2. Super low damage. You only take 13 of the 27. And you need to make the Constitution save.
Oh, that's right.
You see 22 on the con save. You are not cursed. With that move of pulling them back behind there, these guys cannot make it out at half movement on the wall of fire in the sickening radiance. Describe their demise, what this looks like, y'all.
The sickening ray is just like the glow just gets darker and darker around them. as they are moving into it, and the fire then starts to take over.
And the fire just, you get that smell, like the burnt hair smell, as you just watch them one at a time just kind of burst into flames.
Sigurd, let's finish them. Everything you got. As I just start hacking that halberd into the neck of that bear.
I will whack them with my staff. Multiple times.
Can you say it louder so they can hear in the back?
I hit him with the stick.
Thank you.
Give him the stick.
He gives him the stick. Ezra will pull out one card and fling it through the fire and at least get one of those werebores where it slices his eye in half. As it slaws off into the ground as these Emu Ganondorfs burn into the flames. Shock and awe on the faces of those loggers. As that is where you guys will pick up next session.
Wow.
Let's go.
Ooh.
Wow. What a team up move.
Dude, that was gnarly.
Yo. Plant growth.
Death by AoE.
Spirit Guardian. Sickening Radiance. Wall of Flame.
Firewall.
I was gonna do Moonbeam next for haha to turn them into people. I feel like it would have been very bad.
Oh, that would have been disgusting.
A bunch of farmers just burned it to death. Be like,
I just want to point out, we perfectly put all these overlapping things not to touch them. We did not we perfectly carved around them to keep them safe.
It doesn't always work out that way, but it worked out this time, man.
Oh,
Perfect.
God,
Oh, man,
Morty,
that-
you did so
beautiful.
awesome with that opening. Just,
Set the tone, baby.
Off the
Set
bat.
the tone.
It was
Man.
a very, very good session, combat session. Everybody, all around.
So glad we got our session in too. We didn't have to take another break. Mobile rig is held up. Internet, hotel Wi-Fi somehow is held
yeah,
up.
let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. 40, you may have slept in, baby, but we needed every minute from you.
Rested, came back rested. I was ready to go.
Folks, that's where we're gonna have to love you and leave you. We'll see you tomorrow night for Tyranny of Dragons. Much love, everybody. Good night. I don't even know where my buttons are to press.